mix of a lot of things.
Hello, hello.
Chinese, Filipino, Hawaiian, Portuguese, and Canadian. And growing up in Hawaii, because my cultures were so diverse, I never had the opportunity or chance to really connect with a specific one or any of them. And so the poem I'm going to do is kind of about finding traditions that I never necessarily was taught. My friend Forrest wrote a poem about her traditions with her grandfather, her Chinese traditions, and I talked to her about it, and it made me realize the absence of my heritage in my own life and how I never really got to celebrate or partake in any Filipino traditions. So this is for my papa. My papa's full Filipino, and he and I never really shared that aspect, so it's called Papa's Hands.
Is anyone taping this? No, here it is. Let's see this again.
For Forrest Abbott Lum, whose traditions made me to seek out my own. She says, "My grandfather smells perpetually of toothpicks, broken down wood chips, spherical tools of pointed practice he practiced, picking out the empires between gum line and teeth bone. Mine is 70 years old, who one day plants himself a garden in the center of a guava tree, the equivalent of Chinese toothpicks. He's raised children like grain. Grandchildren are stalks in the field of his eyes, and he takes after his mother. Born the middle child with 3 sisters and 5 brothers, my grandfather is more stubborn than a mule in July, and I don't know his astrological sign, but he's taught me to read the stars, chart the scars that our ancestors hide, cover the mouth of the river so you can see this land on the other side. Walk across, Thai boy. Learn to use your tongue to pick the flaws of the world's teeth, the overwhelming odor of revised constitutions. Take this Tagalog to your grave, the fresh smell of burning guava leaves. Don't leave your past behind, like I did. Sweet scents of habitual incense, the guava leaf. This is the Filipino way to rid the mosquito. These are his toothpick wounds, his guava leaves in June, my grandfather's perpetual scent, and it makes me coil into the shape of the Philippines, the land of my grandfather, the land he's forgotten. He is reserved, well kept, the product of military men. He served in the Air Force, an electronics technician in the Vietnam War. He was a radio mechanic, and I knew none of this until yesterday. Knew nothing of the frequencies at which he operated his machinery. Civil defense system junior engineer. He was once responsible for my state's sirens, and I find it alarming that I knew nothing about my grandfather, that he knew nothing of his, that we did not practice Filipino traditions, that I know nothing of my ancestry. But 70 years ago is his story, my history. Born in Palambo, but raised in Nanakuli, he remembers walking 2 miles to get to school every day. Grew up in the middle of a Filipino family which shied away from their ethnicity to assimilate to American society. His family adopted their name long ago, Olayan. Etymology, Saudi Arabian. Born from a long ago's journey in the southern tip of the Philippines, a stranger crossing strange seas, the archipelago breached. A prophet without honor in our own land, before Vanilla Hugh knew Manila's view Gilbert. Apollinario Olayan, my grandfather, who plays the ukulele with electrolytic fingers, a conduit of music, conductor of movement. Frets are but circuit boards, your copper fingers, transistors. Your laughter is analog, your humor, a voltage source of resistance. And I know that I will never know your father. Nor the land shown in your skin, only the pigment of the Philippines, your guava bark melanin. You are the only tradition I know. Your name, a solemnity. Papa, I will dance in your laughter, sing your fingers to circuitry, and together we will create 1,000 traditions to call our own.